everybody. Welcome to another edition of Dear Diary. I am Rich. We're here with the lovely and ever-talented Danielle.
Oh.
Hi.
Sorry. I thought
Starting already.
thought you were coming this way.
Seriously?
I thought you were coming this way. Sorry.
All right. I am not going to be saying that word. I'm going to try not to say that word the whole night.
All right. That's okay. Listen. And also to my left is my man, Joe.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How's it going?
Oh, man. So, I want to jump in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You guys know me long enough. Danielle, damn near 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Rich.
20 minutes? Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
I could be an asshole.
No.
I think that's why we get along
Probably.
so well.
A little bit.
I can't turn it off. Like, I went to the hospital the other day. I'm going for that fucking... I'm trying to go for that sleeve surgery to
Yes, sir.
drop some LBs.
Yes.
Get my fucking beach bod back.
By the way, I had the surgery.
Yeah.
I still don't have a beach bod, but go ahead.
Depends on what fucking mammal of the fucking on the beach you want to go for. I'm tired of being the whale. I want to be the guy taking the sun.
Right.
So I get to the hospital. Never been there before. Way to fuck out. Hackensack. Like past
God.
Giant Stadium, fucking up Route 70, whatever the fuck, right?
North Bubble fuck. Dude.
Yeah. So I get out of the car. I'm like, all right, where the fuck do I go? And here's where the asshole kicks in. See these two women get out of the car. They're suffering from the same problem I am.
Quite large.
Yes.
And but you're at the hospital now. Do you know where you're going yet, or no?
No. I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
See these two lovely ladies get out of the car. I'm like, first thought that pops in my head, I should just follow them.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, you're a dick. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, you're a dick. I'm like, they could. Maybe their kids haven't. Maybe they have a child in here having a baby. Mm-hmm. Maybe they have a father who's not. Like, they could be here for literally anything. I'm thinking, hey, two big broads. I'm going to follow them because they're probably the same fucking reason I am.
They just. Well, let me ask you a question. Well, it's either one of two choices at that point. It's either going to the meeting, or they're going to,
or literally anything else.
Right.
or the cafeteria.
But I think, honestly, anybody in that situation would have done the same thing. I know you should.
Yeah, no, right. But you know what? I went to the front desk.
Wait,
I said, "Here's
were they in your meeting?"
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
I said I went to the front desk. I talked to the security guard. I need to get here. He's like, "No problem. Left, right, left. Follow the hallway, elevator. Boom, boom, boom." I get in there. Who's there?
The two women?
The two women.
Okay, so you're right.
So the asshole in me to automatically think it, all comes back. They were in there anyway.
Asshole in us. I would have thought the same thing. I would have followed them too.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Did they serve refreshments at this meeting?
They did not.
No coffee.
No
donuts,
refreshments. No coffee donuts. No nothing. No. I mean, we're all there to try and lose the problem. They want to.
Yeah, but some of them might have to gain the weight to go through the surgery too.
Yeah, some people there look like they need to
gain a couple pounds.
plump up.
Right.
To
like
be there.
You probably looked at them like, "What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?"
But you know what though? Half the people there probably looked at me because I don't look as heavy as I am.
You're really not. You really
I
don't.
don't.
I don't.
Anytime I say my weight, people they get a kink in their neck. Like there's no fucking way. I'm like, here's the scale. Like I don't show people, but like I was one of the skinnier people there. But
Right.
I gotta drop a kid and a half.
Before my surgery, I had you by probably about $1.40, $1.30, $1.40.
No.
Yeah.
No, you got me about 90.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think a little bit
No.
more.
No. I know you're starting.
Yeah.
I'm 90. I fucking had 90. Me and you were twins. I'm a donut off at 340.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
right,
I'm trying to get down to 220.
I was going to say, what are you trying to get down
I
to?
want to get down to 220. I think anything under 220, I'll start to look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got a big frame. I'm big boned, except for the one that
I
matters.
love what we all say, like we're a little overweight, we're big boned.
Oh, we're big boned.
No, but it's true. I think you are. Like I could never go down to like 110 because I would look sickly.
You got
I'm
a bigger
definitely
frame
big
too.
boned.
You need. So
But,
I think 220 is a good number.
No, I think that's good.
Maybe people like us better, bigger. For some, sometimes you find people more attractive.
Sure.
Could be.
Oh, look.
I prefer a woman that's got some more meat on her
1,000%.
than the skinny broads.
I agree.
But now that's
But
like
I'm at the
almost like a
point-
trend now too. It's like all about curvy women now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, years ago you had to be
110 soaking
110
wet.
at 5'8" or whatever.
Yeah, but that's not even attractive.
Yeah,
For
but
me,
times
anyway.
have. Well, yeah, you're right. Times have changed. They really have. Think
So
about
you're
it.
saying we were ahead of the curve?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're ahead of the trend.
Nice.
Well, think about it. You have all these curvy models now. What's her name? Ashley Graham.
Ashley Graham.
She's got an amazing body,
Yeah.
and she's considered plus size.
She's plus size.
Joe,
Yeah.
keep your hands on the table, please.
Oh no, trust me.
Hands on the table.
Ashley Graham has been a victim to me before.
And there's a bunch of other. I can't
There's a
think
ton
of them.
now. But you know what? Though?
Ton.
But now they're actually in Fashion Week too.
I see what you did.
I mean, I know you guys know they don't follow fashion and stuff like that, but not saying. But I follow that and everything. No, stop shaking your head.
You know what it is? I follow a lot of, air quotes here. People can't see plus size models on Instagram.
Right. But now they're actually being like on runways.
Last week they were all over New York.
Yeah, because it was New York Fashion Week.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually a wrestler I follow. Her name's Nia Jax. She was a plus size model. She got much bigger than what she was when she was then. But even she was on the runway too, strutting away. And then and she's a big girl. She's 270 something.
Oh wow!
Do they use the same runway as the regular models, or is
no? They reinforce
slightly
it
wider.
And
I'm just curious. I mean, do they walk the same runway?
I would think no. I think they do.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to collapse under.
Not collapse.
No, he wants it wider because now when those two women cross each other,
That's what I'm saying. When they cross each other.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but the ones they have for the quote unquote regular models, they're like stick figures. So you could put a whole 20 people in between them.
Yeah. Remember when
Or
models?
side by side. Stop.
Remember when models were hot? Remember that? All right. So we're done talking about the plus size models for a second. Like the regular, typical Victoria's Secret models. This and that. Remember when models were hot? Kathy Ireland, Cindy Crawford.
True.
Yeah.
Now anybody can be a model.
Because
if
they
you're
were natural.
67 pounds and 6'1", you're a model.
Well, who was
You could be ugly as
who was
shit.
that thin one? What was it, Kate Moss?
Oh yeah,
Like a
but she
boy?
wasn't even that tall. She was only like 5'8", 5'9".
But still like a little boy.
Well, she did, but that was the whole Calvin Klein coming out with that. That was that whole.
Cindy
gross.
Cindy Crawford, that Pepsi commercial.
Kathy Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
Kathy Ireland was my shit.
Nikes.
She was my
hot.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy Ireland was my favorite. But that fucking Pepsi commercial did numbers for me.
Which one?
The one
The cut off jeans.
Yeah, she pulls up in the Lamborghini
And she should have never been a model because of the birthmark on her lip.
and that's sexy.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big thing back then.
Right.
Right. Well, certain women who have these defects are a little bit more attractive.
I mean, I don't know if they're. Well, I guess I
They can be. Like, put it this way: a Jewel, right?
Yeah.
A little snaggletooth.
She can never fix her teeth. That's like almost like a
That's
trademark.
a trademark,
True.
right? She has a
True, true.
snaggletooth.
She can't do
She's
nothing
cute,
with that now.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, they all got something.
No, they all do.
I'm trying to think of who's the other one. I don't know.
There was a bunch of them. Claudia Schiffer, Christine Turlington.
Oh yeah, Claudia Schiffer.
She was the guest model for many years or whatever.
Who's the black chick?
Oh, Naomi Campbell?
Yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Yes. And then you had Tyra Banks.
Tyra. Holy.
I hated Tyra.
But I'm just saying,
I
but in
hated
that
Tyra Banks.
time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
But wait,
forget about
not
looks.
now.
I'm talking about looks.
Oh, hot as she's fucking
Well, yeah.
hot. Yeah,
I
she's
mean, back
hot.
then, you didn't know how she was now, but
Yeah.
back then she was a huge model. And
Oh,
she only
yeah.
did it for a couple of years.
Yeah, she wasn't in there long.
No.
But now, now you got all these little fucking twigs and stick figures, and they're not attractive.
No, a lot of them. No, I have to agree.
As long as they're skinny and they can fit into any kind of clothes, you're a model.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of models, I got a perfect segue into one of my
You're getting good at this.
weird news stories.
You're getting good at this podcasting
I'm
thing.
trying. I'm
really are.
swinging for the fences here. Article came out today about the new Playboy article as a new Playmate. It is the first time ever that Playboy will be featuring a transgender Playmate. While I'm all for equal rights, I don't think that Playboy is the right spot for that.
You know who's not going to buy a lot of those magazines? Is
Many men.
are not going to buy that magazine.
They are not.
Because
They are not going to.
I don't want to see Bruce Jenner in my. See what happens when Heft dies?
It goes to shit.
Goes to shit. First magazine out.
I mean, look. I mean,
Maybe it was in the works before he passed.
It had to be.
Now, if they didn't say that was transgender, you really. First of all, the face isn't attractive.
No,
You
she
think?
could be cuter. She's not terrible.
Right.
But that was a man.
That was a man.
That was all right.
That was a man. But the point is that.
I was going to
You're
say, she's not
making
that
it-
cute.
No, she's not face-wise. But
No.
you're making it a point to let us know that it was a man at one point.
Right.
Okay.
And And if you just threw that out there, no one would know.
They have another magazine. They have a bunch of different magazines for that.
Yeah.
Should not be in Playboy. And I'm not trying to discriminate. Like I said, to each his own.
Yeah.
Right? But,
you know what you do?
Playboy.
She could be in Playboy. Article, do a feature on her. But to make her the central reason behind that issue of that magazine, like, I don't know.
Now, let me ask you a question. You know how they have the hidden bunny. Where do you hide the money on that? Under the
sack? Oh, I got to look.
Do they tuck it in?
I got to look. When Danielle's done.
Like maybe they shape the sack.
Well, no,
is
this the same female?
Yeah.
Oh, but
See,
we don't have
better
a spread
picture.
yet, though. We don't have a spread yet, though.
The spread?
But she's still not that pretty.
Even if I had
she's the centerfold?
She's
going to be the centerfold.
Playmate. The Playmate's the centerfold.
Okay.
I'm calling bullshit. It's bullshit. I open up. Listen,
I guess I just don't care. I guess I just don't care enough because I don't get the magazine.
No, but I'm saying I'm a young guy. I get the magazine. I want to see the spread, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to see her spread?
Right. Then you flip open. First of all, I was the guy. I'll be straight here. I was the guy who actually read the bio before I opened the centerfold because I wanted to get to know them a little bit. I wanted like, what are your turn-ons? What are your turn-offs?
Man.
You understand? Like, where you from? Things like that. Interesting things.
And where were you when you were reading this magazine?
Doesn't matter.
Was it the bedroom?
No. It was
bathroom.
Dan's bathroom.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. But...
So you got name, age, bio.
Where you
from. At what point did you start? No. That's my new favorite clip.
Nah, it is your new favorite clip.
I know.
It really is. It works for everything.
It really does.
But I don't know. All right. I got a question.
Now I'm curious. I want to see the centerfold now.
Yeah, I want to see the spread when it comes out.
I do.
We'll have to revisit.
Yeah, we'll revisit. But I along those topics, I had this survey I did at work with a bunch of guys.
A survey?
Yeah. Because, it was big a couple years ago with the whole Bruce Jenner thing.
Oh, right.
So I asked a bunch of guys, would you rather have sex with, because this is what guys talk about. Happy 4th of July.
I know.
Would you rather have sex with a guy who looks like a girl or a girl that looks like a guy? Wait.
What?
Yes.
What?
Okay. Would you rather, if you have to pick, you can't be like, oh, it's gay, I'm not doing it. If gun to your head had to pick,
right,
would you do a dude that looks like a chick,
okay,
or a chick that looks like a dude? And I provided, after the answers, of course, because that's when it gets fun, I provided pictures of one of each. So I will go ahead. I'll let you think about it while you're scratching your fucking temple. If you had to pick gun to head, would you rather be with a dude that looks like a chick?
Are you talking B when you say B?
Oh, you're effing her.
You're
effing her. Him, her, whichever one you decide to pick.
Okay.
So would you go dude that looks like a chick or chick that looks like a dude? If you had gun to head, had to pick one.
It's got to be a girl.
You get the girl that looks like a dude.
It has to be.
Okay.
Wait, the girl that looks like a dude. Okay.
It has to because it has to be.
Well, that's.
What would you do?
I would do
the girl that looks like a girl, or the. In your case, what would you do?
The girl that looks like
the girl that looks like a guy.
No, I would probably do the guy that looks like a girl.
Right.
Yeah.
The guy looks,
but then again,
you're saying
like
you're saying
Tyler.
No, you're saying girl like but you're sorry for Dan. You're saying
no. I'm saying for Dan.
He was asking me.
Right. All right.
Now, do you know this?
What?
Do you know this?
Well, what's your answer?
Oh,
what's
okay.
your answer?
Oh yeah, mine.
Yeah.
Dude looks like a chick.
Huh?
Oh,
really?
Yeah. All day. Because you can turn around fucking the ass. She's looking at a chick's ass. Or,
That's true.
You know. So I'm gonna pull up the pictures of what you.
Oh, you think I might change my mind?
Oh, you're gonna change your mind. You're gonna change your mind. All right. So the two people I pulled up are Bailey J.
Okay.
Was a man. Went through a lot of the process. She still has a penis.
Okay.
Well, great.
And then the girl who is now a guy his name is Buck Angel. Okay, so now here's what you didn't pick. This is the man that is. I know you guys can play along at home. So this is Bailey J.
Play along with yourself at home.
Yes,
right?
this is Bailey J. This is a man. Was
Okay.
a man.
Now,
All right.
now he's a female.
Attractive.
You woke up not knowing you wouldn't hate yourself. All right.
Okay.
Rich, in his infinite wisdom, picked a woman that looks like a man. Playing along at home. Search Buck Angel. This is a female. Enjoy your erection that you'll never have again. That is a female. That has a vagina. Still, currently.
Come on,
This
I
is
see
what-
that up close. That's
this is
just
what-
horrible.
So I am now probably officially gay.
Wait, are you sure?
That is, yes.
Positive.
100%.
Never in a million years.
That is a woman.
Damn, she's got a lot of fucking hair.
She is a beast.
She
She
is
will
a
kick
beast.
any one of our asses.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Probably at the same time. We couldn't beat the shit out of her together.
Oh no.
She would kick our asses together.
Unreal.
So yeah. So that, like I said, there's a right and wrong answer. Rich picked wrong.
Well, I picked logically because I didn't expect the girl to look like that.
You didn't,
I'm
you,
not-
didn't,
you know.
you didn't expect the fucking beefiest man you've ever seen in your life to fucking have been a woman.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
That's not even right. That's wrong.
You said
That's
next time.
not, first of all,
Wait, next time just give me a little warning.
first of all, that's a mini
I
penis.
was reading something. That's why.
Was a woman enough?
Pull that back up because that's like a penis.
That's a giant clit.
No, it's a penis.
Let me see.
Nah.
Yeah. I just pulled up Buck Angel's nude picture just to show Rich what he's
Christ
banging.
Fucking mighty.
Yeah.
So that's what you're banging.
Yeah. You want to change your answer?
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh.
I am wrong. I am sorry.
Well, the first step's admitting you're wrong, and
True.
you did that, so that's good. That's good. Let's.
Fucking Joe at the trick questions.
Yeah, and like I said, I made sure to. This is gonna fucking aggravate you too. It's Bailey J naked,
Yeah, you see.
but at least you could turn it around and
me
still
see.
play
I'd
with
be
tits.
like asexual at that point.
At least 90% of her looks cute. It's just that.
No, she's got a nice
It's
body.
that 8-inch fucking beast that she's carrying around.
No, she's got a nice body.
Yeah. So that that used to be a man.
I mean, the boobs, of course, are fake and stuff like that. You have to get those done.
Yeah. So hey guys, take that and play that with your friends. It's always a fun game.
There's nothing fun about
Yeah, I should do that in my office.
Yeah, you got an office full of women.
Yeah.
A fucking garage full of guys.
that. That's absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
In life, there are some things that you can't unsee.
And Buck Angels, you should play that game with Matt tomorrow.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
Matt, would you bang a dude that looks like a chick
Well, you got to send me the two names of
or a chick that looks like a dude?
fucking animals that you just pulled up because that's what they are. They're just fucking animals.
Oh my god.
There's nothing remotely attractive about either one of them naked.
Well, not naked. I mean, I don't
At
wanna-
that point,
What's
you
up
look
with the
at-
fireworks?
I
around
don't
here?
fucking know. Is it Curry New Year? The fuck is it? What's going on out there? Is it fucking Ram Shalom or whatever?
No,
I
they're
know.
testing. They're testing the rockets.
Oh, they're testing the
testing the
rockets.
rockets already.
They're gonna fucking
So
ship them
we're
over to North
good.
Korea.
Remember, we're safe here.
That's true. The rocket's not going to hit here
Nah,
unless it's a fucking drone that we don't know
Oh,
about.
true.
Yeah. All right. Last weird news story of the day. This one comes to us from overseas. I'm not going to give the lady's name because she's 70 years old. For Christ's sake.
Nah, she ain't listening.
Basically, she is called the Glam Gran, and she claims the secret to her youthful looks is rubbing urine on her face every day.
Wait a minute. I heard that before.
What?
Believe it. What?
The fuck? Would possess someone
See, I'm not shocked by that.
to rub piss on your fucking
So you've
face.
heard of the piss treatment.
Yes.
So it's a real thing.
So
No,
as well
no-
as cleansing, toning, and moisturizing, her daily routine includes dabbing her face with urine.
I don't know.
No.
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 I'd rather Buck Angel fucking play with my chest hair.
I'm not saying, but I heard this before that it's whatever's in urine is very good for the face. I don't know.
No.
No, I'm sure
No,
she
she's
had.
70. Listen,
Well,
God
I'm
bless
sure-
her. She looks
no,
good.
she looks awesome.
She looks great.
But I believe there's a little work on that too.
Yeah.
She didn't.
That's
not
not
just
just
from
from
urine.
straight piss. No.
No. But I heard that before, believe it or not, years ago.
Really?
I'm not shocked by that. No.
So this is a thing.
No. Yeah. I'm
Well,
not saying everybody does it, but I've
Ladies,
heard
you
it.
hear it first. When your man wants to...
Let's put it this way: I'm not putting urine on my face.
No, huh?
No. They call fillers. It's called Botox. It's called all that stuff.
Yeah.
I should have played Amari Cooper tonight.
Oh, I didn't even set up my line.
Talking about sports.
Wait, who's playing?
Oh, did I? Wait, is Cooper in? Oh, I
Wait.
got Cooper, and he's already have 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
What about Crabtree? What, -2 probably, my luck?
Crabtree, 1 reception, 5 yards.
Yes.
This
Oh,
is
we're
the
playing
old,
each other this week.
You're going to beat
This
me.
is the old
You're going to kick my
NFL,
ass in fantasy. You really are.
report brought to you by
Sorry.
Joe and
I had no idea we were going up against each
I
other.
had no idea either. I'm in like last place, so.
Oh, so am I. I'm down there with you.
Oh, okay.
But I almost dropped Cooper, and I think I probably only have him in because somebody else is on a bye.
Just don't know what I'm going to do with that Elliott guy. I don't know.
He's not seeing a day off until next season.
Okay, good.
You're
Then I'll
fine.
keep him.
No, they're going to keep fighting and prolonging that.
Okay. How's Carr doing? Oh, wait.
2 touchdown passes, but I don't know.
Wait.
I benched him everywhere.
Well, I have him playing, obviously. Oh, wait. Do I have him playing?
Depending on who your buy is.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, Rich.
Sorry, Rich.
We didn't.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
We didn't know. I didn't expect us to take over the.
No. Go right ahead.
I know. I wasn't being.
I'm going to take a little station identification break.
Well, what about? No, didn't you say you wanted to bring up something with the NFL? So this is our segue.
Oh, there we go. Look
Well-
at that. We went right into it without even knowing.
Yeah, Roger Goodell's a tool.
So what exactly happened? Because I wasn't really paying attention today. But
He had a press conference, and he
Okay.
kept he kept repeating himself over and over again, talking about issues and opportunities and issues to talk about opportunities and opportunities to resolve issues. He developed like this weird tick where he just kept repeating himself over and over again.
Okay.
Bottom line was this. They let something get out of control, okay? And now they're trying to. At first, they were supporting players' rights to do what they wanted to do. Now they have to backtrack because what happens is the majority of this country is saying, "Fuck you, NFL, if you can't
Corral your players.
corral your players and respect the flag," and we'll get into that too, but. At the end of the day, it's costing them a lot of money in advertising. It's costing them a lot of money in sponsorship.
Well, it's the whole boycott.
Right. So there are people that are pulling out their ads. There are people that are not endorsing them anymore. There are people not going to the games. There are people not watching the shows. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. A team, let's say, like the Giants, they are 1-5. They have a list probably about 25 years long. There are people just waiting to take your season tickets.
Absolutely.
Okay?
That place will never be empty.
Correct.
Right.
But once you start cutting into viewership, okay, I think they said they were down 7.5%.
Okay.
That's big.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
big.
yet they're still rated number 1 across the board. It's just
Sure.
they're down from what they're
Normal is.
Right. So it's become an issue now. Okay? So now some of the owners are coming out and saying, hey, like Jerry Jones, you have to stand and don't disrespect or you're not going to play, blah, blah, blah. Bottom line is they let this get out of control, number one. Number two, the entire original message that was trying to be conveyed, okay, although poorly, by Colin Kaepernick has been lost.
Yes.
No one really knows why they're sitting or standing anymore.
Nope.
They just it's fashionable.
And in fact, if you go back to the whole thing, he started off sitting.
Correct.
Yes, he did.
He went out, he had coffee with a vet, and the vet suggested kneeling
As a sign of respect.
as a sign of
Yes.
respect.
I could
Correct.
get the kneeling.
So all these guys that are just doing it, and you know what? I said it a couple weeks ago when the masses were doing it, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was in response to Trump's tweet
Correct.
because
Yes.
they kind of stopped talking about it so much.
And then all of a sudden that came
You had
out.
maybe 2 or 3 guys, maybe 5 on a real bad team. You had like not bad, but a team that really had a lot of 5 or 6.
Exposure, right.
Mostly it was like on average it was like 2 guys a team.
Right.
I don't know how long ago that was, but I was at a game and
was like-
stuff, and the Jets all stood with the other team. I think it was Miami.
Right.
Like 4 or 5 people kneeled.
It was nothing.
It was nothing. It wasn't.
And then Trump's tweet, and you got roughly
Yeah.
200. They said 200 players.
I don't remember when.
Correct.
If I wasn't at a game, so I
Fucking
don't remember.
And
now
ha-
doing
and,
this.
And what happened after that? What happened after that?
Nothing.
No. People
So
said.
I'm going to boycott.
People said.
Oh, people were saying it before that too, though. It's just
Right.
No,
because
but I
of the
think-
mass
yeah.
increase,
Amplified.
everything, right?
Amplified.
So in ratio to everything, nothing changed because 2 or 3 people were doing it. 10, 15 fans were like, "I'm not watching no more." 200 guys are doing it. 2,000 fans. You know, it's all right.
It's a lot.
I agree because the whole boycotting thing. I'm sorry, I'm a season ticket holder.
Yeah.
So if I boycott, don't go to the games, I just wasted $3,000,
Right.
$4,000.
Right.
I mean, not
The guys
I
are
mean,
burning tickets. and
Right.
fu-
I mean,
like,
come on
stop.
already.
Just
Stop. Enough. You enjoy the sport. Get
Right.
out of the.
Like I had
the
an
whole-
argument with somebody a couple weeks ago. Like, I don't care what you do before the fucking ball snapped. Like
Honestly, I don't.
pre coin toss, I could give a fuck. I don't care.
I understand. See, here's the thing. I understand people's reaction to the kneeling.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the reaction to the sitting and
I definitely see
disrespecting
both
the
sides
player.
of the coin.
Yes.
100%.
I can understand that, right? Does it affect me in my everyday life? Absolutely not.
No.
No matter what they do, I have to get up and go to work the next day.
Right.
Okay. But as it is their God-given right to do what they would like to do as far as protesting. However, there is a fine line. When you're at your place of business and you're putting on a uniform, you can't go do that at work. I can't go do that at work. You
Right.
can't go do that at work. Okay? This is your job. You're being paid to do a job. You're being paid to represent this franchise.
All right.
Not that they own you,
Right.
but they are you as part of the code of conduct. You are required to stand for the national anthem. It is in the code of conduct, the Players Association.
NFL rules for 2017 does not stay anywhere. You have to stand for national
I
anthem.
believe it's in the players' contract. They have to stand helmet under head.
I want to say I think that's true too.
No, a bunch of people were posting it because I thought so as well.
Yeah, but I
and-
mean, is it actual fact or some people docked it? And
no,
so
no,
they
no,
did-
no. People had links and
Are you
posts and
reading
whatever
fake
else.
news?
I think it was called The Onion.
You gotta go to TMZ.
But no, for the 2017 rule book,
Mm-hmm.
it's not in there. You don't have to stand for the anthem.
I don't know.
Well, then they have to put that across the board on all sports things. then.
As far as I know, the NBA is the only one that has it. The NBA is the only sport that has it in their rules. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
stand, or you're going to be fined.
I mean, it comes to the point where, regardless if it's in there or not, it's just a show of respect, and that's
Sure.
what it comes down to. Like I said, I was
Sure.
telling earlier, I was at the Jet game this weekend. Everybody stand and stuff. Besides, and I'm a spectator. There was a couple behind me who sat.
Right.
I'm sorry. Get
Sitting
your
disrespectful.
fucking ass up.
Get up.
And I'm going to say, the reason why it gets me mad is because I was telling you earlier, my father is a vet.
Right.
He was drafted in the Vietnam War. Where was his choice?
Right.
Oh, wait, he didn't have one.
Right.
And he had a
100%.
flight, and he didn't go to Canada. He didn't have a chance. He came in on Monday. Tuesday, he was on a flight out.
Right.
He was in Guam, and then he got moved over, and then fought for 365 days.
Right.
And now he's got issues permit.
Right.
So where's his choice?
Right. No, it's 100%.
Get your
right.
ass up. I
Stand
really
up.
was so tempted to say it,
Right.
but I'm like, I'm not going to start. I mean, I have the people there.
Are
that were
they
backing
are they
it.
season ticket holders, or they
No.
were just so you'll
They were
never
just-
see them again?
But it's just the
and
point. No, I've seen them a
right.
couple of times.
Oh,
They
yeah,
come to the
all right.
Patriots game. But I'm
Okay.
sorry. Please tell me. Please explain to me why you sit.
Yeah. Like what are you doing? That's like,
Right.
You're nobody.
Where this
like
guy
you're not a
right
celebrity.
here-
You're not any, right.
Right.
Got
And
drafted, went to
Right.
Nam, didn't have a choice, and fought for
Right.
the country, and he's kind of crying because he's upset with everything's going on.
Right. It's
I'm
fucked
sorry.
Up. No, you're right.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Those and I'll say it. You know, there are those who.
But they don't understand what they're sitting for, half of them.
No.
They
Right.
really
it's
don't.
more of an attention thing.
It's got
Exactly.
nothing
It's like
to do with
looking at
Kaepernick
And
anymore.
right, and they're not going to see that. They're not going to see
No.
them in the stands because they're behind us or whatever.
Right.
But it's just like when you look, it's like, really?
Yeah, just stop. It's-
Kaepernick filed a lawsuit.
Yeah,
saying
he's
Well, like he kind of just shot
collusion.
himself in the ass
collusion.
now.
No, he'll never play
He
again.
will absolutely never
Never
win
play
that
again.
case. No, he'll never play it. He'll never win that case.
No.
No.
It's extremely difficult.
Because isn't
You
it?
can't- there's no way to
wait,
prove that.
Right. Isn't it the owner's choice or the GMs
Yeah.
to decide who they want to pick up and stuff? I mean,
correct. If they don't
And
want
think
the
about
headache,
it.
they
If
don't have to have the
maybe
headache.
if he didn't do this, he might be playing because there are a couple of quarterbacks that are out now.
Listen,
Not-
there's 20 teams that he's a better backup than what they have.
All right, but hold on one second.
they're not gonna be
McCarthy was asked this question the other day. Oh, now that
Rodgers is
Aaron
out.
Rodgers is
Yeah.
out, oh, why don't you go pick up? And his response was perfect.
Perfect.
His response
what was his
perfect.
response?
I spent 2 years on this player and 3 years developing that player. Why would I go get a player from the street that has nothing to do with what we do here?
Perfect answer. It really is.
Right.
But you know what?
But there are teams that probably are struggling. They have their main quarterback is maybe not doing well, and then the second.
And they signed some kid fucking bagging groceries in the fucking supermarket.
Right. I understand that.
That's how they found Kurt Warner. Never mind. All he was an MVP.
Right, but then again, he was okay. That's not
Hall
normal.
of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner. You talking about?
Yeah, they just plucked him out of a supermarket one day.
And say, hey, you want to play?
But listen, Kaepernick, is he good? He's all right. He's better than some of the starters, and he's better than most of the backups.
I agree.
And while I'd like to think he's not signed because of his play, I'd be an idiot to think that his extracurricular shit isn't the reason.
They don't want the headache.
Right.
They don't want the distraction. They don't want the bullshit.
Right.
Well, now
And that's
sudden,
right.
but wait a minute. But the thing that goes back now is that now he's like going back on what he says because now he's not working.
Yeah,
So
they're
that
all
money's-
stand.
I'll stand now because
pledge.
my millions are
Shit.
not coming in anymore.
Right.
So
I'll
now,
fucking sew a flag if you want.
So where did your morals, like,
Yeah.
you're standing for one
because
thing.
he bet on himself and he lost.
No. But then you just own it.
Right.
And this is the consequences from it.
Correct.
So sorry, sweetie. You ain't
Fuck 'em.
making $19
Go to
million a year.
CFL. Go to the CFL.
I'm just listen. I'm all super excited about football and stuff like that. It's such a short season, but what about these Yankees?
All right, we don't need to talk
What
about
about these Yankees?
All right, I'll sit this one out because I'm not a baseball fan by any means.
Come on.
I can't stand the Yankees.
Why can't you stand the
Because I
Yankees?
just don't like them for whatever reason. I just
Well,
don't
you
like
probably
them.
don't like them because I'm going to say majority of their fans are probably somewhat obnoxious to a point.
No, I don't know if it's that or just.
That's why I hate the Giants. Most of the fans are just
Well, they're all
dicks.
fair weather. Like they couldn't tell you
Yankee
two
fans,
people.
Yankee fans aren't fair.
No. I didn't say that. I said the Giants.
Yeah.
But I just maybe they are obnoxious, or maybe they just. I'm sorry for a team that no salary caps and stuff like that. Yeah, you should have all these championships. You should be better than what you are. I don't know.
This year's group, you kind of
right.
want to hug. Why you want to hug them?
Because they're rookies. I understand.
Yeah,
They were telling me at work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why.
listen, I'm a Yankee fan, but I agree with you. Most of that shit you said is 100% true up until like 3 years ago. Now, like, this team is 2 years ahead of where they should be right now. It's crazy.
But it's like we say in football, any given Sunday,
Oh,
I guess
sure.
any given day with baseball. So you could be on a winning streak. Do I hope they win? No, I really don't. I hope whoever they're playing goes against the Dodgers and the Cubs, I think it is.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I
So
think
you're
that's
rooting for the Astros?
why not?
That's
Not the Yankees.
It's not the Yankees. When they play Boston, I was all about Boston.
Really?
Absolutely. That's
Really?
how much I can't stomach the Yankees.
So you're rooting
So if
for-
I root for a team, if a New York team, it would be the Mets.
That'd be like us rooting for the Patriots against the Jets.
But that's, well, a lot of people do, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, no.
Okay, so I'm a
Couldn't
Jet
do
fan.
that. Yeah.
Okay, underdog all the time.
Right.
I'm, I guess, quote unquote, a Met fan, underdog.
Right.
The team I root for, hockey, is Devils.
Believe it or not, the Yankees are underdogs this year.
Okay.
Huh?
The one time, please.
Imagine that.
Okay. For the one time in their entire existence, they're the underdog. And then basketball, I guess I'll go with the Nets. I don't know.
The Nets.
That's what I say. Like,
Oh,
or the
my
night. They're
God.
both horrible.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they both suck, yeah.
So it doesn't even matter.
Actually, the Nets season just got worse, too.
Did it
I'm
really?
not even- I'm not even a
But from my
basketball
understanding, the
fan.
Devils are actually 5-1. So what's that?
But
Wow.
they've been good over the last 10 years. What, they got 3 cups in the last 10 years?
No, that was in the
No,
80s.
it was- yeah.
That's
No.
when they first
No,
came
it was
into
in
the
the
league.
90s. I think it was the early 90s.
The last one was the 90s.
Super late 90s then, because I
No, it
remember
was in,
Rob being all fucking...
No, it was around the Rangers.
Rangers
Rangers
won,
in 94,
and then the Devils won the following year.
but they won like 3 after that. They won...
No, it was
They
before
won
that.
before that and after that, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it being later than that. I have to look now. Fucking
Maybe
bring it
one in 2000 or whatever.
It's definitely 1 or 2000. There has to be, because
No,
we
they've been-
weren't hanging out like that before the 2000s.
Maybe they were in the playoffs but never got to the cup. Or they
No,
got
I
into the
remember-
cup and got
no, I
knocked out. I don't
no,
know.
remember them winning.
I mean, like I said, I don't
Devils.
follow hockey as much as I do football.
All right. While Joe
Pull this up.
pulls
Searching the Googles.
this up, we have a quick announcement to make about
Yeah, 94, 95, which is the year right after the Rangers.
Correct.
The 99, 2000, and the 2002 and 2003 season.
They didn't win
Oh,
before that?
I thought they won in the 80s. I guess maybe that's when they came into the league. They were another
thought they
team
won,
before
like,
I
that.
think they only
92.
started in 90-something.
Yeah, but they were another team before that. You know how they rename teams?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
All right, so we have just to switch gears a little bit. We have a couple.
Well, when was the
of,
last time the Rangers played, too? I'm sorry.
What's that?
One.
94.
Won a cup. 94 was the last time they won a
Oh,
cup.
okay.
Yeah, that's when they won. They were in the cup a couple of years ago. I think.
Right. Okay.
A couple of Mount Rushmores coming in from some of our listeners.
Yeah, one from your buddy Matt and one from my sister.
Right. Matt suggested that we talk about vacations that we've been on, and in parentheses he put, Rich can't talk about Disney. Wrecked my day.
Yes.
Because it would be all your four. It would be your top four.
Yeah,
Who are you
basically, Disney is the Pearl Jam of vacation spots for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, our listeners don't know that yet. We haven't really gotten into your love of
Disney
on the show yet. But yes, Disney is the
equivalent.
equivalent.
On this show.
No, you got cockblocked by your own buddy right there.
I did. And then
82 they started. All right.
82.
Okay.
And the other one came from
my sister, who I love the fact that she's listening to the show, and she almost at the point where she sounds like she wants us to do it daily.
Nice.
But I'm also creeped out that she's listening to the show because I talk about fucking shit.
Well, wait. How do you think I feel when my brother's sitting here?
Yeah, but you don't talk like me and
No,
him.
you're-
Speaking of Rob from Staten Island, we got to get him back in here. Highly entertaining.
Oh man,
His stories are crazy. I don't even know if some of them. I don't know if they're true. I really don't.
True or not, entertaining.
oh yeah.
Oh, he actually is my brother.
Shitting on a pizza plate.
Where do you think all my clips on the soundboard came from?
That one episode with Rob.
But I just say like certain things I won't say. Not that I say a lot, but in front of my brother, it's awkward.
Yeah,
Like if your sister was sitting here.
I'm a dirtbag. I'd still talk like that.
That's all right. Well, maybe
Remember, Dan? I've never seen that line.
That
line.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine him sitting here last week with her head
With
going
the head
up,
up against-
banging against the fucking wall?
No,
Dying.
he would have walked out. He would have went to
Yeah.
the bathroom, closed the door, just hung out there for half an hour.
Right.
No, he probably just sitting there shaking his head and be like, oh, really?
All right, so your sister sent in dream
cars.
Dream cars.
Yes.
Mount Rushmore dream cars.
Yes.
What do you want to start with? You want to start
We
with?
can do that one.
All right, let's go with the Mount Rushmore of dream cars. Now, I'm going to let Dan go first. Oh, Dan's got a list.
Dan did homework.
Dan did homework.
I did my
Am I
homework
the
at
only-
work today.
Can I be honest with you? Am I the only asshole who doesn't make a list?
Well,
I just come in and wing
okay.
it.
Do you know what I do at
Should
work
I
all
start
day?
making a list?
I have to because my memory sucks.
Yeah,
Really?
and you think I
I-
remember all this? The
Yeah.
vacation's one thing, but the cars, I had to write down what they. I mean, they're not really crazy cars, but.
I have one that I own.
And at work, what do I do at work all day?
You know what?
Nothing.
You put the fucking GMC Typhoon on there. I'll knock you right the fuck
One of my dream cars I put on here I actually owned.
Jesus
I didn't say which.
All right, okay.
And for the record, I
guess,
never owned a Typhoon.
I don't. You didn't have. What was that car you had then?
The yellow one?
Yeah.
It was called an Extreme.
Oh, Extreme. That's right.
Chevy Blazer S10 Extreme.
Well,
All
I'm
right,
not into old cars,
So we're going to start with Dangerous Dan, looking like the schoolgirl she is. Go ahead, Dan.
I guess, what am I starting with, the number 4?
Start
Do it any way you
however
want.
I guess the number 4 is the Acura NSX.
NSX, nice car.
Acura and
And when I look at all these
Sexy.
cars,
Yeah.
they all have the same the
Oh,
same
yeah.
look.
Right.
The second one's the BMW i8.
Gorgeous car.
Oh my God.
Gorgeous car.
These cars, I mean, they're not. Can you afford them?
No.
No, this is
can.
dream. This
What's
is dream.
that one? 80 grand?
No, the i8
Yeah.
starts
I8.
at 129.
129. All right.
Yeah, but you really like that car? It looks
I
like.
do.
You ever see?
I
that-
saw it
you ever
in
see
person.
Tron? It looks like
like
the car
Tron.
from Tron.
I don't know. I was in Florida a couple of years back when it first came out, and
Yeah.
I was driving. My brother was with me. Poor Rob. I rented a yellow Camaro convertible,
All right.
and it was Florida weather in July,
Okay.
90 degrees, and this
Yeah.
car drove right by me. I actually followed the car. I was like, I gotta find out what car that is. My brother's like, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, no, I need to find that
Did
car.
you ever see the key for that car?
No, I never seen the key yet.
There's YouTube videos just on the key.
Well, when I saw it in, I went to the car show last
Yeah.
year, and it was there. And you couldn't drive it. You could
Right.
drive the i1 or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, this car is amazing.
From what I understand, the key itself is $1,200.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's touch screen,
Is it really?
and the key itself will say 100 miles left till your next oil change, and you need this done. Your
Oh my
maintenance
God, I
is
need
due.
that.
Or it's like a little iPod Touch, and it's your key, and it's like check out YouTube later. There's actually YouTube videos showing you just the key.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's how it would. Yeah,
To me, it looks like the car from Tron.
No, it does. But
Yeah.
I when I saw the corner of my eye, I was like, oh my
and
God,
that's 100% electric, or is it
Yes.
hybrid?
Yeah.
It's electric.
100 electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sick when you see it in
gorgeous.
person. It really is. And I
gorgeous.
was like I said, I had chased it down with my little Camaro.
Yeah.
And I had to go amazed. The next one is, believe it or not, I always like this car, the BMW M6 convertible.
Okay.
You got 2
Nice.
Beamers on the list.
I do. I like the Beamers. They actually drive pretty good. And then,
And then, of
Joe
course,
knows
the
my
R8.
number one,
Of course, the R8.
the Audi R8.
Yep.
I love that car.
Yeah, that's only what 200.
No, it's a little reasonable. It goes from 129 to 200.
129. Yeah.
So maybe if I move home with mommy and daddy and stuff like that,
bank some money. There you go.
I'll be able to get my R8 one day.
There you go.
It's only like 12-cylinder and stuff.
Yeah, fucking nice car though.
I wouldn't get the convertible. I would stick with the hardtop.
Convertible. You know what? Part of me wants a convertible.
They're fun.
They're fucking overrated though, because how often are you gonna have it down?
Well, it's a dream car.
It's a dream, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I get it. No, I get
But
it.
with the weather,
not
honestly,
practical up here.
But with the weathers we've been having up here, we only get winter like what 2 months out of the year now.
If it was a hardtop convertible, maybe.
I think they are.
Which one?
Yeah, no,
They both are.
The
R8
R8.
and I think the M6 is also a hardtop too.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
think
I
it's
know the
soft
8
top.
is definitely hardtop.
Yeah,
I
think the 6 is a rag top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But this winters, those seasons up here are only winter's only 2 months now.
Right.
And
But and convertible season's only like 2 months either, because you're not going to do it with 100 degrees outside.
oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You put the air conditioner on.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, you put the AC on.
What do you
I
think I
get
did
it.
in Florida? My poor
Yeah.
brother was melting in the
Oh, yeah.
sea. He's like,
No.
Danielle, put the top up. I'm like, no,
I would've killed you.
I need to work my tan. Come on.
Working on the beach. I need AC.
So he was like, this is horrible.
All right, and your number one?
Oh, the
R8.
R8, the Audi R8.
Audi R8.
Love
is
that
a
car.
Sexy car.
Yes.
Beautiful car.
Yes.
Dan has gone on record
I
saying
have said this
she will do
for the real R8.
dirty things to anybody that will buy her that car.
Really?
I play the lotto every week.
Seriously. I mean, come on. That would look hot, an R8.
Yeah, with the skunk walking
What
right
color?
by. We left here last week.
He
A
was there.
fucking skunk crossed
Yeah,
out and
I
walked
told
right in
you.
front of
He was
us.
here.
I told you he's back.
Yeah. Oh,
What
well,
color would you get the R8 in?
Oh, I would be like white
You
or
would
something.
get the silver with the red interior.
No, oh, no.
That's hot.
No, I think I would get the white with white.
White on white.
White on white? Nah, you can't go white interior.
I do. I have it already.
Yeah?
Joe, it's just me. I have no kids.
That's not even a
Yeah, but
kid
your
thing.
jeans, your
jeans. Then, you know, after
If
a
I
while,
can
the
afford
seat
an
is blue.
R8, I don't have to worry about my jeans rubbing on the seat.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it
You ever
does,
look up the-
honestly, my seat's really, the
Yeah.
car I have now, it's not really that blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever look up the insurances on those high-end cars like that? Like me and my buddy looked it up one time. You say you get like a Lamborghini.
Okay.
The insurance only covers like 200 miles a year. Mm-hmm. And like if you're leasing it, it's like a mortgage payment. It's like $3,000 a month. Like, I mean, this is like $300,000 car, like,
Right.
Bentleys,
But
Lamborghinis,
still,
but like you take it down to AC and back, and you're done for the year.
You're done for the year. No, I
Like
heard
you can't
that. Mm-hmm.
drive it anymore. It's weird.
That's why they have people roll back the miles. Anyway,
So, yeah.
So 1950s.
I know. I don't think, yeah.
Just drive it in reverse for an hour.
yeah. No, they have computers for that now.
Oh, they get in there and they mix it up.
You're
Yeah.
right in there. But anyway, yeah, no, enough about that. All right, so Joe, where's
You
your
want me?
list? Yeah, let's go.
All right. So number 4 is my Extreme.
I can't believe
Listen. The first day I ever laid eyes on this truck, I'm like, I need one of those in my life at some point. And it took me 10 years, and I finally got one. I had it for 5 years. I loved it.
So you're telling me you're gonna sit there and tell me a Chevy
Extreme
Extreme was one of your dream
was
cars?
one of my. I have very
Dream car.
low dreams.
Low dreams. Okay,
Low dreams, low goals. Easier to obtain.
gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You're never going to hear me say I'm going to be a millionaire, because I'm never going to get there. I'm going to be a 10,000aire. I'll get there. So don't worry. The value goes way up after this. Number 3, I want a 69 Charger, only in orange, done up like the General Lee.
Okay.
You want to know something?
Uh,
Fuck you.
it's on your list.
Fuck you. No. It's not
Oh,
on my
no?
list. I was having this conversation with Matt in the truck.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I said, I'm driving. I'm like, this motherfucker's probably going to put the General Lee on his fucking list. I swear to Christ. Matt, if you ever listen to this, I was fucking right. I just had this conversation yesterday. I said, I'm going to bust his balls. This motherfucker's going to put the General fucking Lee on his list.
And you would think with me, it would have been the Back to the Future DeLorean. But no, it didn't make the
No.
cut. But no, General Lee's a fucking gorgeous ass car. I would love it.
Well, I can see that on your list.
Number 2, Eleanor. Gone in 60 seconds.
I fucking said that.
67 GT
Holy
Ford Mustang.
shit! I know you like I know you for a cup of coffee in life.
Yeah.
And I fucking know your cars. I told Matt. I
Wait,
said,
which car is
Eleanor,
this?
Remember the movie Gone in 60 Seconds with Nick Cage?
Holy shit!
I don't think I've
The
seen
silver Mustang?
I might just call Matt right now and get him on the phone.
Does he have a Skype?
Nah, I don't know if he has a
Let me pull it up.
So far, I nailed 2 of your cars.
You won't get the last one. On in 60 seconds.
Yeah, it's
To GT 500. 67
yeah.
GT 500.
Okay.
This sexy bitch right here
Let me say.
is probably one of the most beautiful cars ever made, ever.
That is
ever,
hot.
ever.
That looks good. That does.
Yeah. It's a beautiful car.
What year is this?
67.
I got a question on that. Is there
Yeah.
such thing as 67 and a half?
65 and a half.
Yeah, there could be a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's. all
For the
right.
Mustangs, this is 65 and a half.
And it's worth a lot of money?
Buku money. Buku money.
No, this guy I was talking to, I actually went on a date with about a month ago. He says he has one of those, that he's actually restoring it.
Buku money.
And I was like, that when you said Mustang, I was just curious.
Yeah.
He said something about like a half. I didn't know it was 67
yeah.
and 65. And he was explaining it to me. I was like, I don't know about those cars. But yeah, I guess they're a lot of money.
Yeah, like 6 figures.
Yeah, that's what he
Like
said.
if he restores it like museum quality, it's a 6-figure car.
Yeah, okay. But he said he paid almost 6 figures for it too.
I don't doubt it.
Oh, I was just curious. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
doubt it.
No.
Yeah, there's a story behind why it's a half.
I was
'cause
gonna ask,
it's
do you
not a
have-
thing.
Okay.
Like half models isn't a thing. It was,
That's what I never heard
because
of that.
it was like, something along the line. It was like I think that was the first year of the Mustang,
Uh-huh.
and
You changed something.
they changed something halfway through, and they
Okay.
started pumping them out. I don't know what the story is, but that's because you never hear, oh, I got a 2009 and a half. No.
Well, that's, yeah.
It was just, it was 65 and a half. It was the one time it's ever happened, and those shits are.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Like, I watch Fast and Loud on Discovery Channel. So
Oh, okay.
Richard Rollins, he goes around. He just bought a 66 Shelby? Something, I don't know. And the thing's, it's not shit. It hasn't run in 30 years. The tires are all, needs a lot of work, and he paid $300,000 for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So 65 and a half, even more rare than the car he bought. Like when this guy's done putting it together, he's probably going to get.
Well, that's what he said. He's having problems getting somebody to put it together because you don't want to just have any Joe Schmo
No, you
do
need
it.
you need
Right.
top of the line
Yeah.
experts like Ford guys, and not fucking Manfredi Ford down the block.
No,
You need
you're right.
like museum quality. Yeah, so you probably, I wouldn't say $1 million, but closer to $1 million than 200,000.
Wow.
All right, and
Probably has to go to like West Bubblefuck, Ohio, to get it done.
to get it done the
Probably.
right way.
Or
Yeah.
like Pennsylvania or somewhere out there. Yeah, you're right.
And my number one is the Lamborghini Countach.
Which one's that one? I'm not a fan of Lamborghinis.
That's an old one.
It's an old one,
That's an old
90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's an old one. Cannonball Run.
Cannibal Run. I think it's a very sexy car.
It is.
Very rare. These are like $300,000 now too. Come on, there we go.
Oh, okay.
They actually teach you when you buy it. They teach you how to back it up
Okay.
because you can't just sit in it and throw it in reverse. You actually have to open the door, sit halfway out of the car
To look back.
to look back, and you have to back it up like this while you're looking out the car.
Why
You can't
is that?
see. You can't,
because you can't see.
You can't see anything.
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my
I'm gonna be honest with you. I nailed
Numero
every list.
uno.
Easy. I had GMC Typhoon. I wasn't too far off with your truck.
yeah.
Okay. I nailed the General Lee, and I nailed Eleanor.
Is it it's just because I'm a car guy, a movie car guy.
I know. I have a movie car on my list. So I'm going to start with my number 4. It is a 1973 custom Stingray Corvette.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Corvette Summer?
No.
Okay. The front of it's hideous, I'm not going to lie. The color scheme, the candy apple red.
Oh, wait a minute. You know
the
what?
flames?
I think, speaking of Fast and Loud, I think they bought this car.
This one?
I'm pretty sure they bought that car, yeah.
This
Where's the
fucking
front? See the
car.
front of it. Yeah. An actual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they bought that car on the show, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's ugly as shit. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
really,
I love the color. The color here.
What is that?
just the red with the gold
Yeah,
flames.
the candy apple red. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at the back, though. Check the back out.
Let me see. Oh, swipe it.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And what's the front?
The front is
Oh.
hideous.
Yeah.
Hideous.
Oh, that really is.
Yeah.
That's actually scary looking.
Not gonna lie, it's hideous.
No, the back is pretty cool.
Okay, number 3 on the list, a Lamborghini Gallardo.
Yes.
That how you pronounce it. That car is absolutely gorgeous. And the reason I like it, all-wheel drive.
I'm not a
You
fan of the
never
all-wheel
know.
drive cars.
You never know when you're going to need a Lamborghini in the snow. Never know.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get over that little hump
Yeah.
of snow.
And just
Anything
so
over a dusting and you're not even
You're
driving it.
I know.
Now, the underpinnings for the Lamborghini,
Uh-huh.
same as the R8. Same car.
Just different body.
Different body. Same company, just different body.
They are the same company. You're
Yes,
right.
they are. Yes, they are. I also have on the list a car that's very attainable.
And you shit on me for mine.
Every day. No. It's when I say attainable, it's not like $200,000. It's about $100,000.
All right.
The Mercedes S-Class sedan.
Yeah. The one that looks like it's got the chopped roof.
If you've never
Gorgeous.
driven in a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, my friend had one, drove it. Probably one of the nicest cars I've ever driven.
I'm curious which one's this one.
S550 4MATIC.
Oh,
Now-
my friend has that.
Now, the car that I owned that didn't make the list as the best driving car I ever had was an Infiniti M35, the all-wheel drive.
I heard that.
Best car I've ever driven. Okay, I don't know, wait. My number one dream car of all time that I'd probably sell my left testicle for, and again, it's attainable. It's not like it's stratospheric, is 911 Porsche. Just something about that
Okay.
car.
Yeah.
It is, every year they tweak it somehow.
Right.
But if you look at the car from the 80s until now,
It was the same car.
not much has changed.
No.
Absolutely, it's timeless.
The last pic of my baby.
Oh, goodness gracious. Just drive around Perth Amboy. I see it all the time.
It's the last picture of my truck.
I swear to God, I thought I saw Joe right down the street from my work. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, no, that's not you.
I- look at-
Identical.
I got
Identical.
I got this picture on my fucking chat one day. Oh, not on Facebook. That's me driving on Richmond Parkway. It's the guy that took the picture was one of James's buddies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So no, I missed
Yeah.
it. I put the Knight Rider light in it.
I remember that.
Jesus Christ. You put a Night Rider light in a
I
yellow-
forgot
in
you-
a
I can't
fucking
believe you got rid of
canary
that
yellow
car.
truck.
Huh?
In a canary yellow truck, you put the Night Rider light.
Yep.
Come on. Did you talk to it? I see you got your Night Rider shirt on today.
I talked to it.
like
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it fits again. Oh man, yeah.
And you
No,
said
I
that
fucking
together.
and what's that? I paid $8,000 for that truck. I got 5 years out of it. I got my
Well, that's
money's
good.
worth.
Yeah,
No,
might
you
as
did.
well.
I got my money's worth out of that one. It's the longest car I've ever owned.
All right, so Matt from Staten Island writes. He wants us.
He's
to-
saying chick that looks like a dude.
chick that looks like a dude. No, vacations that we've been on.
Yes.
Mount Rushmore vacations that we've been on. Who wants to go first?
Well, why don't you go ahead?
I can. Well,
Why?
all right.
No?
I'll go first. I
Disney,
can't-
Disney, Disney, Disney.
I know he's
No,
done.
I can't talk about.
You
Disney.
can't use Disney.
Right. So I have no Mount Rushmore. There
See,
is no
these
Mount
listeners, you are going to hear during the course of this show at some, not today, I'm saying Dear Diary. We're definitely going to talk about Rich's infatuation with Disney. And Matt kind of cut you off at the testicles
Rushmore. He did.
and said, all right, Mount Rushmore vacation spots, not including Disney.
All right, I'm going to put my number one up there. My number one vacation spot that
Not Disney.
I would go is that
That's not Disney.
Not Disney is Aruba.
Okay.
Okay.
One Happy Island. If you've never been, it really is one happy island. People, from the people to the hotels. Listen, there's really not much agriculture on the island. It's a very dry island. When you walk in, and, if you drive through the island, there's fucking tumbleweed. But when you get toward the resorts and the beach areas, it's absolutely gorgeous. People are nice. The food's really good. Just a nice, relaxing getaway. I've been on a couple of cruises, but the best cruise I've been on that was
Was
not
the Schmizme cruise?
that was not the Disney cruise. 'Cause the Disney cruise would have been on my list.
Ah.
But fuck me.
See, now I said it was okay to put it on there.
Nah, technically it's not because it's Disney.
It's the Disney umbrella.
Anything Disney.
Oh, any other? Okay.
The Disney umbrella.
So I'm going to say Royal Caribbean cruise.
Okay.
I had a great time, great islands, great itinerary, but just the boat itself was,
I never been on Royal Caribbean yet.
Yeah, I've been on Carnival.
I've been on Carnival, Princess.
You
Those
know
are
what?
two.
There's different. It's a different type of cruise.
Yes, it is.
Totally different atmosphere, totally different element, and
That's the next thing I got to do is a cruise.
if you've never been, it's great.
It's well
great.
worth it, I think.
Yeah.
To me, because I've been on probably like 4 cruises, and you get if you are big into seeing islands, you go see a bunch of islands for practically nothing.
Right.
I mean, you only get a couple of hours on the island, but at least you say, okay, I've been to St. Martin, I've been to St. Thomas. I didn't care for this, but I will vacation in St. Thomas again. Well,
St. Thomas was beautiful.
in the future.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's not bad, and everything's now. I went years ago. Now supposedly there's liquor packages and everything
Yeah,
like that.
I
Back
saw
then
that, yeah.
there wasn't. You had to pay for your liquor.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, they have a lot of different
Packages now.
Yeah, because they're trying to entice. With each year, there's a new boat that comes out,
Yes.
and now they've come to the point where they got an entire a bi-level go-kart track
On a boat. Yeah.
on the fucking boat. It started out with ice skating rink, then they had the bumper cars, then
And they have
had
a diving,
zip lining,
and they have zip line. They have
diving.
surfing on it.
They have right now we've got a full fucking racetrack on a boat.
It's insane.
It's nuts. And not that we
I've
can,
never
not that
been
we
on
can talk
those.
about Disney, but Disney has alcohol packages now too in the meal plan.
Oh, and Disney itself.
Yeah. Yep. They have meal plans now that include booze.
In Disney.
Can't talk about it, Rich.
Disney.
We can talk about it. He just can't make the cut.
Right.
He can't make his list. Yeah.
Disney.
Well, so maybe we'll try to get a cruise together with all the friends and stuff. Like I said,
Yeah,
I'm
I would-
trying
I
to
would
do
love
that.
to.
I'm more looking for Nashville next year, but
Yeah,
we could try to do a
I want to do
cruise.
Nashville
Well,
too.
I've never done Nashville, but number 3 on my list, New Orleans.
I have to agree with
For
that.
those who have never been to New Orleans, it is. You only need 3-4 days there tops.
Yes.
Don't need a lot of time because you might not make it home. Anything more than a few days, but it is one big party town. A lot of fun, great food, great people, good times.
Yep, and inexpensive too.
And yeah, it's relatively inexpensive. Hang on, folks. We have a chopper coming in.
Sorry, guys.
No. It's they're looking for ISIS. I
They're
think.
looking for the fireworks.
I know. Well, we're
right.
going. I don't run my air conditioner now because it's nice out. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. And then last on my list, I'd have to say one of my favorite cities to visit is, again, I've only spent a short period of time there, was San Francisco. Absolutely love San Francisco. It's like a little mini Manhattan, but it's nice. It's clean. Again, if you're looking to have a good time for, a short weekend, Napa Valley is not too far away. You can cover a lot of different things. You can stay in the city, out of the city. But just a great atmosphere and a lot of fun. All right. Now we're going to go over to, let's go to Dangerous Dan.
Oh my God, what's up with these names? Anyway,
Go ahead.
so I guess I'll start with my number 4. It's Hunter Mountain, believe it or not.
Hunter
Mountain.
Mountain.
Not that I'm a skier.
Ski lodge. Nice.
Yes, but we just had really good times when we used to go up there. It was
Okay.
just big party town. And all these are party things for me. And it's just, you park your car, you go skiing, you go to the bars and stuff. And it's a
And you
good
stay
time.
in the lodge.
Yeah, we didn't stay in a lodge. We stayed in a motel outside of it, whatever.
Okay.
But it's just a good time,
Right.
So anybody, I did attempt to ski a couple of times, didn't do too good at it. So I was like, nope, I'm okay with this.
Terrible.
I just can't do it. I'm scared of
neither.
breaking something.
I wish I would have tried when I was younger,
What?
but my knees.
I mean, I went
now
back
would
in my
never.
20s, so I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't have gone skiing. I should have got lessons, but I didn't. I was always scared of breaking something.
Do you know the bunny slope?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay.
And I almost cried going down it too.
Okay. All right. Okay. You know the cable that pulls you up? You hold on to the rubber thing?
Oh, no. The bunny slope we went to, you actually went on the lift.
Okay, no. This one
Yeah.
here, it had a cable. And what you did was you tucked your poles under your arm. And what you would do is you grab onto this rubber bar that was attached to a cable. And you held onto it, and it pulled you up the hill. So about halfway up, it stopped, I guess, to let somebody, grab a handle. They couldn't grab the handle.
Right.
I have this bright idea. Let me step over the cable, okay, straddle the cable, and hold it so that I have it now. I'm like squatting over and I have it in my hand like this. They turned it on and it jerked me forward, okay, because I wasn't ready for it.
Right.
I went face first into the snow, and what came up behind me? The next rubber handle. Right in the old fucking crotch, dragging me up the hill. What an asshole. Yeah.
Yes.
So at
You're
that point,
asshole.
I'm halfway up the hill. I went right fucking down. From the midpoint. Fuck this. Fuck this. Gotta go. But
Gotta
skiing, never did it again.
Yeah. No, I've done it. I tried to do it a couple of times, and I just.
But I think winter vacations, like what
Mm-hmm.
you're describing, are underrated. I think you can have a lot of fun up there.
Because then we went
Tobogganing,
sledding.
Sledding,
And-
snowmobiling.
Yeah, all that stuff. We went snowmobiling and stuff with the sledding. And
I think
you
it's
know,
underrated.
It really is. Everybody wants to go to the beaches and everything, which don't get me wrong. I love myself a beach.
Sure.
But the winter ones, nobody really gives them credit.
Yeah.
Fuck a beach. You can't pay me to go on a beach.
After your surgery, you might be going to the beach.
Nah, I'm not
I'm not a beach
guy.
It's
Well-
boring. It gets boring.
Yeah.
To me, it's very relaxing.
No, everyone.
Yeah.
I get why people like it. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
It's like Asian women. I get why people love them, but they don't do nothing for me.
Well, my next two are obviously are beach towns.
Asian?
So,
Oh, I thought
yeah.
Asian.
Oh, they say
No.
Asian.
Guys, come on.
All right, go ahead.
So the next one is Cabo, Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah. I guess I could put two of them together. So I'll put Cabo and Cancun.
Cancun, yeah.
Cabo, I mean, it's totally two different sides of Mexico. One's on the east, one's on the west.
No, I'm still Mexico.
Yeah, but Cabo is really relaxing. Cancun is Cancun. Everybody knows Cancun.
You couldn't pay me. If you said, Rich, here's a free vacation to Mexico, Cancun, Cabo, it doesn't matter where
Right.
it is. I could
You
never do
don't
it.
know what you're missing in Mexico. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about I went in my 20s. So you
Right.
talk about 20 years ago. But it's just a fun time, inexpensive. Like I think we went down with like $400 and we were able to go for a whole week.
You could live like
It's ju-
king.
yeah, beach, doing parasailing, the banana boat, speedboats, and everything like that. It's a good old time, and it's nonstop.
I've heard it.
Yeah,
A lot
the
of my
water is
friends-
gorgeous. Like it's just as pretty as Aruba and the water and stuff, and but it's a good time. But I mean, it's two different atmospheres. Cabo is more laid back, where Cancun is just nonstop,
Right.
and it's just good times. Okay, then I put those together. I guess the second one will be New Orleans. I have to agree with New Orleans. That's
Oh
the
my
best.
God.
You have to go.
What was your
don't-
favorite part about it?
What do you? I just think because it's so easy. It's just so relaxing. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
It's the big easy.
Well, besides that, but it's just you just could go out and do what you want, and there's no judgment, and everybody's there having a good time. Everybody's just happy and go lucky, if you want to go, if you want to say.
Yeah. And,
And-
bars are 24 hours.
Bars are 24 hours. I mean, not that you drink 24 hours. I mean, if you can.
You don't
go
have
out.
to get
Challenge
like,
accepted.
dolled up.
No, you don't.
go
Like
out.
that's what I was saying last time. I was just went in August. You could just go out in a tank and jeans, and you're good to go. Hair in a ponytail. Well, because it's 90 degrees humidity and
Right.
90% humidity too. And then my last one, obviously, is Ireland. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your last trip
I
you
mean,
just
yeah.
went on?
Out of all my vacations, Ireland's definitely. And I've been away. I've been on many cruises. Been to Mexico a couple of times.
Right.
Florida, Vegas. Vegas didn't even make the cut. Vegas, I was not.
I've been to Vegas. I'm
Many
not a
times,
fan.
and I'm not. I mean, I would go
Yeah.
again, but it's not my best trip ever.
Right. My list sucks
No,
Why?
it doesn't.
because I don't vacation.
Well, if you're not
do
big into
like-
traveling, then
It's not that I'm not. It's just we're broke and
Right.
we won't
Oh.
fly, and
Not flying.
it's huge.
it's huge.
It is
Yeah.
huge. It limits you.
Like number 4 on my vacation list
Mm-hmm.
is home. Like just not being at work. Like not
Okay.
have like just like
Oh.
I enjoy a good like long weekend doing nothing.
I didn't
You know?
even think of that.
Like my number 4 staycation. Like just stay at home and don't do nothing. No responsibilities. Just fucking don't do anything.
But that's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't even think. I honestly didn't even think of that.
It doesn't get any better, honestly.
That's that.
Atlantic City,
Okay.
because you can literally do everything you want to do down there.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking, bars, shows, gambling, everything. It's got everything.
It does.
My Catskills trip that we go on every year.
I can see why, because I've been on one of those with you, not the whole time, but I went up for a
Yeah.
weekend.
Nice, relaxing.
Yep.
Drinking all day. Mm-hmm. And I'm allowed to talk about Disney. So my number 1 is Disney World. Good old Florida, Orlando.
Richest Steven over here.
Yeah, he fucking hates Matt right now.
But see, Disney didn't make my list either.
So
I would go there without my daughter.
What did you like about Disney, Joe?
What did I not like, Rich? I mean, there's everything. Listen, he didn't say you couldn't talk about it.
No,
He just said you couldn't put it on your list.
It's not on my list,
Right.
but let's talk.
So I opened it up.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
So waiting for somebody's list to have Disney on it.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
now that we're talking about Disney,
You know I am going to get deep.
So just everything's awesome. Just the people there, the rides, the scenery, the fucking attractions, the fucking shows, just everything's awesome.
I'm sure that you felt that for those who've been to Orlando, when you are driving on the highway and you look up at that arch that says, "Welcome to Walt Disney World,"
Yeah.
and the signs go from green to purple because you're now on Disney Highway.
Yeah.
Disney Highway.
No idea.
I am sure that everything behind you doesn't matter.
It's like looking at a vampire in a mirror. Like there's just nothing behind you anymore. You look in the mirror and you just see nothing.
They could drop the fucking big one.
Could give a fuck.
Right.
I'm living at Disney World.
Right. That's how I feel when I go to LBI.
Right.
You want to hear some weird coinky funkin' shit? The last time we went to Disney, we're getting close. We're driving. We're probably 10 minutes out. Actually, no, we were pulling up. We were getting ready to get to the arch.
Right.
In the sky, Mickey Mouse shaped cloud. I shit you not.
No picture?
No, I'm sure I can peruse Christy's Facebook and find one. But no shit, it was fucking a cloud shaped like Mickey's ears. And we almost feel like they did that on purpose. Like
I probably
they make
would.
clouds.
did.
They make everything else.
I'm kind
Why
of getting
not?
choked up now.
Aw. You need a hug.
No. I'm just glad Joe brought it up so we could talk about it.
Well, I don't get out much. Vacation. We don't do. We do the Catskills and we do Disney. That's the only two things we do.
Catskills are great.
Catskills
Yeah,
is
but great
fine.
time. I was just saying before we went on. I used to go to this place called. It's not there anymore. It's called the Olympic Dude Ranch. Some of my best vacations were at the Olympic Dude Ranch, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's totally a make your own fun place.
Yeah, but you
there's
could
only
do everything and you could do nothing.
Oh yeah, and I do both.
Yeah.
But it's one of those places like
when I was able to fit on a fucking horse. It's great.
Yeah. Like we go for a week. It's Saturday to Saturday, but to be honest, by Wednesday I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
Like it's not a trip you do for the whole week. So I usually come home, I work a few days, and then I'll go back. I break it up because
I have friends who have
there's so much
timeshare
nothing I can do.
in Villa Roma. I hear Villa Roma.
You and everybody else. Like,
Yeah.
it's all Staten Island up there.
Yeah,
But
one
I
of my
hear it's a nice
ex-girlfriend's
place.
house. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
No, people love it.
Yeah.
But it's just like you're going from where you are and you're going
Right.
to see everybody else again. So it's not like
I
Yeah,
to
you're
me-
not getting away. Yeah,
Oh, my God.
I don't want to see everybody else.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So now you're going from Staten Island
to Staten Island
to
Light.
Staten Island Light.
Yeah.
It's almost like moving
Staten
to Oak
Island
Ridge.
North, yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
I want to see about getting some people to come up to see it for a few days. Up
So-
to the Catskills.
Back to Disney. So
You got cut off, Joe.
when you go there, right? You have a great time. I'm sure you know it's a great
sure.
time.
Yeah.
Would you ever go by yourself? Right?
I would
You
in a
said you'd
minute.
Go by yourself.
I would in a minute. My wife won't do it.
I've done it. I've actually done it. No, by yourself.
Oh.
No, by yourself.
Oh, me, myself, and I?
You, yourself, and I.
I won't go to a movie, me, myself, and I.
Fuck that. I go to a movie, me, myself, and I all the time.
No, I can't. I don't know. I can't do it.
But okay.
And I
Forget
know
about Disney. In the movie,
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you anyway.
Never. No.
We're not having a conversation.
No.
I don't have to look over to you when the scene comes on.
Yeah.
I'm not nodding at you. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the fucking movie.
No, I get it.
You know?
get it.
Now, when I go to the movies, quick thing. Don't fucking sit. It's bad enough, like, my girlfriend, she'll sit next to me because I'm obligated to sit next to
Yeah.
my girlfriend in the movie.
That's why you got to go to the AMCs. There is no
But if
next
I
to
go,
anybody.
right, but no, it depends because sometimes the armrest folds up. Jesus Christ. Anyway, if you go to the movies with me,
Yeah.
a regular movie theater
Right.
without the special seats or
Yeah.
whatever,
Oh, the buffer seat.
there is no sitting next to me.
No.
It's called the man seat. It's called the don't fucking talk to me seat.
It's the fucking middle
wait a
stall in the
minute.
bathroom.
So wait. So if you go to one of those dinner and dine it, whatever that's called,
Yeah.
the AMCs, there's a buffer seat that
No.
way too?
No. They
Oh,
have
you're
a
talking
wide
about
armrest. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
No.
a regular movie theater.
Oh, the regular
Talking
movie theaters.
Travis.
Okay.
Right. Let's go. Right. Travis Theater. Right.
Why can't you guys sit next to each other?
Absolutely
But please,
not.
Why? Can
Why?
somebody explain?
No touching.
Not on a fucking date.
You're not holding hands.
We're
You're
not
just
on
sitting
date.
in a chair.
Two guys in a movie theater that sit next to each other, that's a fucking date. Okay? You sit next to each other.
You're sharing an
guys,
armrest.
Right.
You're rubbing arms.
That's your fucking
Yeah.
great. Even if the theater is packed, I've been to a theater.
What, were you
Batman,
gonna sit up the front like this?
No,
Like,
I
I'm not
sat
gonna
in
sit
the
next to a
fucking.
guy?
I sat in the handicap section.
See, you're that
where there was
person.
one. That's fucking right. And the guy came over to me. He goes, "Hi, sir. You're gonna have." I said, "I'm not moving. How about that? I'm not moving. Fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anybody else."
But I don't
That's
get it.
I've gone to see Rocky at the Freehold before they fucking changed the seats when they had the regular seats.
Well,
I
Rocky-
bought 2 tickets. You know why? Because it was fucking sold out. I took an end seat and the seat next to me. Oh, somebody's sitting here. Yeah, somebody's sitting here. My fat fucking ass is sitting here. Now you can't sit here because I own this fucking seat. Don't sit next to me in the theater.
Okay,
That's it.
Note to self: don't sit next
Yeah.
to Rich.
There's no reason.
You can get away with it.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, any
I don't
sex.
want anybody.
Oh, okay.
Nobody. There's no reason
So wait,
for it.
so do you go to like the end seat or something like that, or do you sit like right in the middle?
I try and get the aisle seat. I don't like.
I was going to say,
because
because if you sat in the middle one,
right,
then you have to buy 2 extra seats.
right. But I strategically purchase seats. So I'm fucked up like this. I will purchase, like let's say in the last row or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? The seats because I don't want anybody behind me either. Because if you're fucking chatting or talking behind me, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking throat. If I buy a ticket,
I might start going to the movies alone.
If there's 2 tickets,
Okay.
right, and there's let's say A1, A2,
Right.
and A3, I'm the motherfucker who will buy A2 and A3 and sit in A1 and A2 because nobody's buying a single fucking seat in the
Oh
corner.
my god, I am waiting. Rich, next time you tell me to go to the movies,
Okay, nobody's
I'm
buying.
gonna
a seat
buy
in the
all the
corner.
single ones and find them and sit right next
I
to
am. I am that strategic when I go to the fucking movies. Like if I gotta buy
So
a
wait,
ticket,
so
You're
now this
insane.
whole Star Wars is coming up. How many seats you buying?
I bought 6 tickets.
Okay.
Okay, I bought 6 tickets. I got 2
What,
for,
3 and 3?
I got 2 for Billy. No. I got 6 in a row.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got the aisle. I got the end seat here,
Okay.
and then I got 6 over.
Okay.
On the 6th seat, I put my cousin and her wife, right?
Okay.
And then her father, my cousin Al, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's me in seat number 3, because I don't want to be a dick and not sit next to my cousin. And then I got Billy and whoever he's bringing on the other side of me on the aisle.
Oh, so you're saying
I'm
you
fine.
buy when you go by yourself, you do that, but if you're going others, you don't.
Right. There's
Okay.
no need to, right? Because we're all going to see Star Wars. Nobody's talking during Star Wars. Nobody's looking at each other. We're looking at the movie.
So if me and you went to Baby Driver together, why couldn't we sit next to each other?
If it's one of the dine-in seats, we could.
No,
because
no, regular.
like
Oh, you got
Travis?
6 tickets for the regular.
No, I got 6 tickets for the
For
for
AMC.
Arthur Kill. For Arthur Kill.
Okay.
Okay. The
Arthur Kill does this.
Atrium.
I haven't. They have the
Atrium,
seats.
They have the luxury seats.
Oh, I've never been there.
No,
Right.
I haven't been there in years.
But if we're going to go see
Travis?
if we're gonna go to Travis, no, there's no sitting next to me.
There's no something. All right.
No,
No.
there's no reason.
Listen, I've never sat next to somebody unless the
But
place is packed and I
Matter
have
of
no
fact,
choice.
I've gone out with couples or whatever. You know, me, you know, my girlfriend and
Right.
a couple were sitting there at the movie theater, and I'll say straight, gay, because there's 2 guys. There was 2 guys sitting next to each other. Then there was a buffer seat, and their female friend. Their female friend had the fucking buffer seat, but these 2 guys sat next to each other. I fucking peg you right out. I peg you right out.
What happens if they're not gay? They just sit next to each other.
Then you trans something. Trans testicles. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
God!
But guys do not sit next to other guys.
It's that
in the
whole thing.
movies.
Also, sleeping in a bed together too. It falls in that under the same thing.
Correct.
I don't get you guys. I really don't.
Oh, I won't do that.
No.
I'll sleep on the floor first.
Right.
But even if it had a king size bed,
It doesn't
No,
matter.
I roll. I toss. I turn.
Right. There's the possibility.
you might touch something.
They might touch. No.
No.
I don't get it.
No.
I don't get it.
Listen, it's hot when 2 broads sleep together. It's great.
I'm sure it is.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't get it.
Like
how
even
you-
if, like, let's say you and whoever down, you know, in Atlantic City, you guys are sharing a room.
Uh-huh.
We shared a room. We had separate beds. You guys had to shack up. Don't you think we weren't talking? Oh man, who's sleeping together in that room? Who's in that bed? Yes.
I'll go to a concert. I'll go to movies. I'll go to football games. If I'm going with 3, 4, 5
Okay,
people,
so-
I put myself in the middle of the people I know.
Okay, so the good thing you said. What about if you go to a game, like a stadium game?
Okay.
Like Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium.
I sat in the aisle. Yeah.
So
I
we're
try and
sitting
get the aisle seat.
Okay,
yes.
if you don't get the aisle seat.
If I don't get the aisle seat, then I'm uncomfortable. Not
Are
gonna
you
lie.
really? So
Yeah.
regardless, even if somebody, it could be a female next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate sitting
deal
next
with
to
it.
people I don't know.
Have you ever been to a Broadway show?
Yeah. Oh, I
Not-
strategically picked those tickets.
Now you have to because they're not fat friendly.
Oh God, no.
If you're fat and
That's
tall,
the first thing I'm doing when I lose 100 pounds.
if
Going
you're
to see
fat,
Book of Mormon again.
if you're
see that.
I don't even
didn't
like
see
to
that
use
yet.
the term fat. If you're husky and over 5'5", 5'6", you sandwich yourself in.
These fucking theaters were made when everybody weighed 100 pounds.
I was
No,
chewing.
I agree with that.
I was chewing my fucking kneecaps on one show.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Well, when
my
was-
knee was in the back of somebody's head.
Oh
yeah, what's that one in Red Bank? Count Basie.
Oh my God,
That's-
we saw Stephen Lynch there. Oh wait, no, you guys saw him there. That's
We
when me
saw-
and Chris kind of.
How about I was so fucking large at one point in my life that I couldn't sit down in the seat. I had to sit down in front of the seat and slide backwards to get my hips under the fucking armrests. That's how small it was.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna have to lower the fucking volumes on this episode.
I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say.
I went.
Never mind.
What, am I wrong?
No, my poor fucking neighbors. My God, Rich, you're going crazy.
Stop. They used to this.
Oh, stop. Oh, not this week.
Oh my God, I don't have a clip for that.
I'm sure we'll find one.
Oh. No, I know what she's talking about. I don't. Oh man. Yeah, I don't have. All right. So anyway, I took my wife to go see the Book of Mormon a couple years ago for Valentine's Day. So I had to order the tickets. And saying I hate sitting next to people. And it's just me and her, which means we are gonna have to sit next to somebody. So I looked at the available seating, and I'm like, oh look, slightly off to the left of center. There's a row with only 3 seats. So I bought 2 of those seats. I sat in the aisle. She sat next to me, and the poor schlub had to sit alone next to her.
There was a guy who actually sat there?
Packed house. There was no empty seats. This show beyond sold out.
Can I tell you what seats I look for in a theater first before I look at anything?
Oh.
I look for the balcony seats.
Go off to the side.
Off to the side, you know why?
Yeah. Those are
They're
just chairs, right? Like
regular-
this.
Regular chairs.
Regular chairs, yeah.
Regular chairs.
That's awesome.
It's great.
But I don't want to be looking down at the side of the stage though.
I don't care.
First of all, I don't do Broadway.
I'm comfortable.
Like I would never go to a show.
It has to be a really good show for me to go.
I will go back to Book of Mormon
I know you
tomorrow.
keep saying that.
You ever go to Book of Mormon?
No, I've heard about it.
I will. I do not do Broadway. I've been to 2 shows since I'm with my wife. It's funny because I say I never do Broadway. I loved both shows. We went to go see The Wedding Singer
Oh, yeah.
because Stephen Lynch was the lead.
Right.
I only went to go see Stephen Lynch, and that show was awesome. And then the Book of Mormon. That shit was phenomenal. I'm surprised I didn't have abs when I was done with that show. I'm surprised I didn't have abs. That's how hard and that's how long you laugh.
I gotta check it out now because I heard they have 2-for-1 Broadway week coming up soon. I think.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh,
But-
do they really?
Yeah, they have it like twice a year,
Yeah,
2-3
I
times
know.
a year.
The first song out is called "Fuck You God." This show is great. I'm in. I am locked in. First song right out the gate. "Fuck You God."
I have to go see it.
I've been to a few Broadway shows.
Expensive as shit.
Yeah.
They are
too.
all expensive,
That's why you
no
gotta
matter
go.
what you do.
That's why you gotta go for the 2-for-1 Broadway.
Wait, I think the minimum is like $200.
I paid
Depends.
I think I paid $350 or $360 for 2 seats upstairs.
Yeah.
I tried getting 2 seats down close. It was like $700 a piece.
Have you ever seen? Well, you've only seen 2 shows, but have you ever seen Wicked?
No, it's on my list to go see it.
Yeah,
The last time I went to
I've
a
seen
Broadway,
it twice. That's the only Broadway show I've seen twice.
I think twice I seen Rock of Ages. I went with your wife.
Yeah, I think she went 2 or 3 times to that.
And it was a lot of fun. We had, these tickets were crazy. They were expensive, and we were in the last row up
Right.
top and stuff. Honestly, they were the best seats ever
Right,
because you saw everything, and when you want to get up and dance, you don't have to worry about anybody in front of you.
right. Yeah, that's what I liked about these
That's
seats. It
probably
was
the
up
last
high.
one I've been to, and that's going back years
I
ago.
think I would sit up high on purpose if
Yeah.
I were to go to a show again. Just because you see more, you see the whole stage.
I don't need to be down low on
Nah.
the floor. I don't have to care.
No, I don't need it. No. But
That's
yeah,
probably
no,
the last
like,
one I've been
like
to.
I hate the idea of going to Broadway shows. I'm not a play. I'm not a musical guy. I will go back to the Book of Mormon right now. It was great.
I gotta check it out now.
It was great.
All right.
So
I apologize for the rant, but I get a little jacked up,
You do.
just a tad.
like
little
I'm
things.
on fucking Mountain Dew.
Do you scream at a guy like that when you walk into the bathroom and has 3 stalls and he took the middle? There's 3 urinals and he took the middle one.
I get a little twisted. And the only reason he should have taken the middle one if somebody was in the other 2.
First, right?
And you totally
I get it.
understand it. But yeah, like take the end, asshole.
Yeah, no, you can't be the first guy in the bathroom and take the middle urinal.
No.
There's a code.
There is a code.
There's a fucking code.
There's a code.
You can't do it.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know this problem, so I can't answer this.
Nah, you get stalls. It's all right.
You have all stalls, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you walk into a bathroom. It's only got 3 urinals.
Listen,
You got to take one of the N ones.
I've gone to the movies by myself. I still go to the movies by myself.
I do
to this
too.
day.
Believe it or not, I started recently going.
Yeah,
It's like, why
the
not?
Best thing in the world.
Because you're not talking to anybody. You just go in.
I got to do it. I got to do it.
I mean, I've been
gotta
out to
do it.
dinner by myself. I mean, when you
I've
travel
done
for
dinner
work,
by
you have no
myself.
choice.
See, that I won't do.
I've
If you travel
actually.
for work and you're not.
I'll bring it to my room.
Nah, it gets boring after a
Listen
while.
to me. It was I've traveled all over the country.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, it's the greatest fucking thing in the
I'll
world.
never do it. That I
It's
could
the
tell you. That I could tell you with
greatest
certainty.
thing-
I will never do.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
You probably, if you get bored, because when you travel and you say you're away for a week, sitting in your room eating every day, it gets annoying. So you want to go out and just not even like talk, but just to see people and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go to
I
the
sat down.
hotel
And
lobby
I went to a
bar?
steakhouse by myself because you had to do. When I went to Pittsburgh, I had to go out to dinner every night by myself because God forbid those guys would took me out for dinner or show me around Pittsburgh. But
Them motherfuckers.
no, seriously, they
bags.
no, because I was out there for training when I was
Yeah.
working for Schneider and.
Oh, Pittsburgh. What do you expect?
Well, Pittsburgh's actually not a bad town. It really isn't. But they didn't take me out or anything. So they're like, oh, so what am I going to do? After 5 o'clock, I'll go back to my room and sit there until like 7 o'clock the next day? No.
Were you wearing those glasses? Did you have your hair over your shoulders like that?
No, I didn't have my long hair back
That's
then.
why they didn't take you
That's
out.
why they didn't take you out.
Damn it. That's what it
Yep.
is.
See, now you know. Next trip to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, I don't work for the company anymore, so.
But yeah, no, I that's one thing I won't do. I won't do it.
No, it's not that bad, but.
I mean, I see people all the time doing it. Like, I work outdoors, so if I run into, even if it's like a Burger King or a McDonald's, so I see the guy sitting there by himself, whatever.
I've been to Disney by myself for a day.
That's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't need anybody.
I wouldn't go on any rides. I wouldn't go on any rides. I wouldn't.
Not only did I get on rides, I didn't wait online.
I felt bad for him.
No, it's not that I felt bad for me. I just, I sweet talk them. For an example, I went to go get on Test Track. The line was 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I went up to the lady and I said, ma'am, I apologize. I forgot to get the baby swap ticket because my family went on the ride and I was supposed to get the baby swap ticket so I can get back on. So she looks at me and I have no kid with me. She's like, well, where's the baby? I looked across the park. There was a fountain. I waved to a family. They waved back. She handed me the ticket. No waiting on lines.
You're a dick.
I don't wait on lines.
All right.
Don't do it.
I don't wait on lines when I'm driving. My wife gets
Oh,
aggravated.
my God.
My wife.
You're that guy?
I'm that guy. Like, all right. So say you're leaving here,
Yeah.
right? You're on 9. You get on 287, and you're going, and you're going through Puerto Amboy. So you know that last on ramp / off ramp right before the bridge.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the guy that gets in that, runs it till the fucking yellow lines start at the bridge, and then
Right.
I get in. And my wife,
If there's a line,
yeah,
it's understandable. You
No.
play stupid at that point.
no. Well, my wife does is she
Yeah.
plays sleeping.
Oh, okay.
She will she will close her eyes.
Right.
She will lean back. She will look out the passenger window with her eyes, like she'll face the passenger window so people see she's sleeping.
Sleeping.
Right.
Until I get in, and it's funny too because she
plays
has a whole
possum?
she has a whole gimmick too. Like I'll get up there and then I'll get into the on ramp, and then she's like, "Oh," she'll stretch like, "Oh, I'm getting tired," and I'm pulling up, and she'll go like this,
Oh, that is so
and
funny.
she'll fucking close her eyes, make it look like she's sleeping, so I look like the asshole all by myself,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and I'll fucking merge. Listen, my time is more important than everybody else's.
I
am not sitting in traffic when there's a perfectly good on ramp that's always open because it leads to that last exit
Yeah.
that goes next to the bridge.
Do you
Right.
know why there was all that traffic over the summer?
On Sundays, I know exactly why, and I had to sit in it at least twice before I got put onto days.
I was reading the whole article about it.
Yeah.
The mayor of Perth Amboy shut down the town.
Yeah. Because all the residents complained about the heavy traffic every
Right.
Sunday when
People
all the
cutting through.
beach town people are going home.
Correct.
I sat on one of the just random blocks because I needed to get to the bridge, so I'm weaving in and out of fucking streets and highways.
Yeah.
I sat on a block, no joke, 500-600 feet, a short block.
Yeah.
I sat on that block in front of this one house for 40 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
It was not moving.
I took, I was coming from Old Bridge. What should have taken me 40 minutes to get to my house took me 2.5 hours.
Oh yeah.
Okay? The only reason it didn't take me longer because my girlfriend's sister, who left 20 minutes ahead of me, it took her close to 4 hours to get home. Again, 40-minute drive.
Yeah.
There was 4 lanes of traffic. I was in the 4th lane, and I pulled a complete asshole move.
Shoulder.
I didn't even go shoulder.
Oh.
I went down like I was going onto the highway.
Yeah.
And then I cut over 3 lanes. I completely cut everybody off, and there was no fucks given at that point.
Right.
Okay, because there's no way I'm sitting in 4 hours of traffic. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
You
No.
gotta
The
go, you
last
gotta go.
the last couple weeks before I got switched over to days, I left my house at 9 o'clock to be at work at 11, and I got there at like 11:15.
Yeah, that's right.
I actually tried to call out. I'm like, listen, I got to take a vacation day. I can't get in. Traffic's bad. And they're like, no, you got to come. Because then I start going different ways. And I don't know how I got there, but I got to the point where I was coming from the other side of the highway to where all I had to do was cross over, make the left, and then there's the bridge.
And they wouldn't let you make the
The
left.
cops were forcing me to go right. I ended up having to go back up Pfeiffer to Bradley's. Not Bradley's.
I know,
How dated am I?
I know.
I had to go back to the Walmart and get back in the back of the line and fucking wait all over again.
Yeah.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
It really is. That's why I will not go to Staten Island on a Sunday night.
No, at least not during the summer.
No, or I mean,
The rest of the time
it's,
is fine.
People said it took them like from here 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could be in Staten Island in what, 10 minutes?
It's nothing.
If that.
It's
It
nothing.
was a
Absolute-
nightmare.
absolute
I don't.
disgrace.
And that's the worst I've seen it. Honestly, this is the first year I've seen it.
And
that
you know
bad.
what? They only had 2 of the bridges open. They had the Bayonne Bridge closed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus the Bayonne was
Fuck
closed, so
you.
yeah.
Right.
No, well, that's New York for you. Well, that's the Port Authority for you. They're like, fuck you. But
So fuck the people in Puerto Ambo. You made my life miserable for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
well, put it this way, it's gonna be like this again next year too.
Nah, they're going to have to come up with something.
But I'm on days
It's
now.
just the traffic going into the bridge. There's
They're
nothing
gonna
you
have
can
to-
do it.
They're going to have to
Where
figure
they
something
They're
out.
gonna have to build another bridge.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's
ju-
only going to get worse. It's going to get worse every year because there's more people going to the shore. There's more
Right.
people, you know. Just,
I mean, unless when all the bridges are completely open, when the Bayonne. I mean,
might
I know a lot of people don't
chop
go
it
to the
down
Bayonne.
a little bit. But
No,
you know
they've
what they're
been
going to
opening
do.
the Bayonne Bridge on Sundays now.
But you know what they're going to do now? They're going to start closing the streets in the beginning of the season now
Yeah.
because the neighbors complained this year. So now the whole summer's going to be like that.
Yep.
I don't understand why people go like I would stop going away.
Well, some people have houses and shore houses, and they rent for the whole year. Think about it. You
Right.
just threw away a couple of grand. Now you
Right.
can't
Well, it's
go.
either you
suppose.
come back,
Or
or
you-
you come back Sunday morning and come back
Or
Monday
you come
morning.
back early Sunday. If you come back, if you're over by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you still can make it over the bridge, no problem. Anything after like 2 or 3,
I come
you're
home now.
done.
I leave work now at like 2:45, 3 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
and it's already started.
Sure.
It's fucking disgusting. So I'm sure the last 20 minutes is real good.
I know.
So, all right, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think we have anything else.
No, I think we,
Not this week.
I think we covered everything.
Hopefully, I didn't blow out your speakers. Hopefully, your neighbors still love you. Listen, they love you because they,
It's entertainment.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's
Tell them
me.
to listen to the show, like
I should.
on the podcast.
You think they got a fish tank right here?
Not through the wall.
You think they got a fish tank
My
right here
God,
in the
you
water?
guys.
In the water like this,
Maybe.
right?
Could be.
Right.
I'm not saying anything.
Hey, Hody. All right.
Hey,
so,
Hody.
all right. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Right.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night.